Thine has done it. Good morning, RPG. Welcome to Brothers Forge Gaming. I'm EZ, and Happy New Year. Oh, that's right. Wait, I'm ready. Happy New Year once again. We got our New Year's ears ready to rock and roll, right? And we are back. Morning RPG here. Well, kind of early-ish for the West Coast, and we're ready. And I'm feeling a little tired, but feels like when they turn like daylight savings, you have that kind of extra grogginess for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I stayed up later than the average, but we're back. We're here. We're playing Hydlide on the NES, and what's cool today is we're going to go ahead and do a password. We had played it yesterday. You know, we had all sorts of issues, so I do appreciate all the people who are watching it, having a good time. I mean, it was useful, but we also didn't accomplish as much as I really thought. We had a restart and this, and then we finally got going, and we did really well. We almost maxed out the game, but there's a lot of little secrets and little things, so we're gonna go over that today. We're gonna find those. We're gonna get to that final boss, and we're gonna take this game out. I mean, I feeling pretty confident at it. It's easier said than done, right? But yeah, that's where we are at. So let's not even waste too much time. And Happy New Year's, Caleb. It's good to see you here. Yeah, we're gonna jump over to Hydlide, and we're gonna go over a few things here. So of course, showed you, got a nice boxed copy. So I read the back of the box story. It wasn't really that helpful, but if you actually bust into the game, there's a Hydlide story, and we're gonna read that right now because this, I don't know, I wasn't even really looking for this stuff, so it makes sense. There's some information that they give you and stuff. So anyways. In the kingdom of Fairyland, 3 magic jewels were enshrined in the palace to maintain peace in the kingdom. One day, an evil man broke into the palace and stole one of the 3 magic jewels. Without the 3rd jewel, the 2 remaining jewels lost their magic sparkle. The magic spell that sealed the power of Borealis, the most vicious demon in the kingdom, was broken. During the turmoil which followed, the last 2 jewels were stolen. Borealis cast a special magic on the princess Anne, turning her into 3 fairies, and hid her somewhere in the kingdom. He then let loose a horde of monsters across the land and became the ruler of the kingdom. Finally, the young knight, Jim, stood up and took action to restore peace in the kingdom. He bravely made his way into the wilderness in full armor to fight the monsters. Now, I like how they call it Borealis. Maybe it's the other guy is different. Maybe this main character is who you summon, but I know the last boss is... Let's see, wizard, vampire... Oh, okay, so it's Valorous. So it's a different name in the game, but it did put that in the book, so that does make me feel better. So yeah, there was another thing. Let me see if it was on this last little tips here. Be sure to investigate the forest completely. So there was just some things. We did all the average normal things that you would do. We grinded, we leveled up, we found the stuff that was very visible. Today we're going to go over and find there's like some little secrets, things you have to do in certain orders or just whatever to receive the stuff that you need to actually beat the game. So this will be a very, very helpful stream today if you're looking to complete this. And on top of that, I'm going to be starting with a password of yesterday with all of our grinding. So basically, if you want to take down that password, you can almost start the game in like a god mode in game level, and kind of cut out the fluff of getting all of those easy to grab items, and then you can watch me as I show you where the rest of the items are. So that's what we're at today. That's what we're doing, and thanks for being here, guys. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go to my phone. Remember, we'll talk about this once we start out, but save often, and I would say grab passwords like every level you get or every major item you get. So that's some tips from Easy. So here you go. Here is your password to start you off in a really good position. W G X 8 D J Q K G 4 H 8 R J N 5, baby, and go ahead and hit in there, and you can see we have started now with almost where you want to be. We've got that brutal chip tune coming back. Well, we're gonna go do some other stuff first. So let's go ahead and make our way to kind of like the beginning of the game, if I can get there. I don't even remember how to get there now. Was there a secret way over here? Maybe. And the other thing that I'm interested about is they bring up like the defend button, so you can actually kill the guys in a defense mode, which I wasn't really that aware of. We'll probably instantly backtrack, but this is it's just nice. We'll show you kind of, I guess if you're using my password, you would start at that moment, but go ahead if you're new, you know, to the game, stuff like that. There's definitely some stuff we want to show you. So here you go. You start the game here at this castle. You do have to get some items. We'll show you what we already picked up. So these are the items that kind of come easily. You find the sword just north in the cave. You find the lamp. You can find the cross right over. It's like right out in the open. And then that allows you to fight the vampire, which gives you the lamp. And then you can go into one of the dark areas, open all the chests, and you'll find the key. You'll go into another area with a chest and find the pot, which opens up one of the tunnels, and then ultimately you can use the key, and that will give you your first jewel. There are 3 jewels in the book. It does say that the 3 jewels, you know, it talked about them in the story a little bit. So you do have to get all 3 of those back to get to where you need, but. So those are the items you get. You know, you have to go grind out guys by running into them. If you hold down A, you go into like an attack mode. If you hold down defend, so that's kind of nice. I didn't really realize how you could defend to kill them. So that's not a bad, like a bad way to grind and save some life. So anyways, let's get on with it. And we'll start this game off right. What's happening, James? Happy New Year, my man. We're back with some Hydlide. So here's the first thing that I missed pretty much instantly. You'll come down here. It said to search the forest. So they're not talking about, whoa, this forest. Here, they're talking about basically this grove of trees. So you can see if you touch the wrong tree, that bees will appear. But there is a right tree. I don't know which one it is, but... Alright, so there it is. It's that very top tree. I saved a fairy. That is the first of... So if you saw in the very beginning, the princess was turned into 3 fairies. So you've got to find the 3 fairies. And... you know, that's another part. Easier said than done, right? So there's our first fairy. Now the other major thing that I missed that I wouldn't have really caught on to. I mean I don't know, maybe eventually, but so you get to go into a cave somewhere. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. So you go into this cave in which there's the 2 different colored people. The gold guys are obviously gold guys and whatever. The pink ones are like lady armor people. But anyways, you want to kill X amount of each of them, starting off with your purples here. And that gives you the shield. Now we're going to run over here. We want to take out some of the gold guys. unfortunately, it looks like they're kind of stuck over there. Now, I wonder if this will work if I blast them. If not, it looks like it at least procced a guy up here so I can fight him. Which is cool in my book. So the shield seems pretty reasonable now. Yo ho ho and a happy new year. Just cleared another boss on mana. Are you all juiced up? Yeah. So that's awesome, man. I'm glad to see you. I know I was actually trying to pop into your private stream, but I couldn't figure out how to do it from the computer. Yeah, so I'm pretty juiced up. I got to use the password, which, you know, feel free, guys, to use that. Kind of put yourself in, like, a nice setup. And then I already showed there was a few different things. That I already got. I already picked up one of the fairies. There's items in this game that are very traditional RPG, I guess you would say, in the sense that you have to do these weird secrets. So here you go. You have to kill enough of those guys, and then you can go get the ring, which is the second one of the jewels. And now we're pretty set up. This is gonna not take very well. Who knows? That last boss fight is really hard. So I feel like I kind of like took a glance at some stuff and watched a guy play, but I feel like he was playing with some sort of thing that. Man, this is not my life won't go up. I feel like he was playing with something that really helped him not take damage. I mean, that maybe it was getting the items early and often. So now that, you know, you start the game with actually some strength and some life, you can go get these items and they're only going to help you. I think the ring makes you regenerate faster. The shield obviously gives you some sort of defense. We've already got the sword, but... So here's the other thing, and this is funny because it doesn't... I think you had to have a certain something, like the first jewel, or... You have a certain item on you that'll allow you to go over here. And these guys are tough, so we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw a save out there, save early and often. There was a little an interesting Oh, see, they'll kill you. So you got to watch out. It's if they're headed your direction, they'll take you out, and if they're not, you can kill them in one hit. So it's just such an interesting game on the scale of monster difficulty, because pretty much like the very first level guy that you can mow through, kill, will beat you in no time. I don't know if the defensive mode is worth it. So if you just run defensive mode, you still can kill him at a very slow rate. If you run offensive mode, you can kill him in like one hit. So just food for thought, stuff to learn. Oh shit. Now we're waiting it out here. So before I show you this little trick thing up there, I guess, you might as well come over here. This is one that it would have been tough to figure out. So there's a set of trees. They all kind of move around. One of them does not hurt you. I don't know exactly which one. Let's... Nope. So I guess that's an interesting concept. So see, this would have been one of. This is the first thing where I'm like, wow, I would have probably never figured that out. Maybe finding that other fairy. I did try a lot of those trees, and I knew there was something to do with those bee trees. But once again, one of these trees should be the tree that I'm looking for. I feel like I maybe have to be on the base of the tree. A lot of trial and error I feel in this game. There is probably a way to, maybe we do have to proc this guy. See, I kind of suck. This is still tough. That's why I was like, I have more skills in life. I don't know. Maybe the guy was just a better. You know, like I said, I kind of saw a thing, and it was almost like, were they using something that protects them? A code. All right, I'll try to work smarter. Dude, I feel like I had to be close. Like, I want to give credit where it's due. Yeah, I feel the same way. I was watching a thing, and I'm like, it was cool. Honestly, it was really. But see, it's a channel that I know has used, like Game Genie stuff before. So I'm not even gonna say like who it is or anything like that. But I know that it's somebody that has used, you know, things and runs, and so I was like, oh, they're making it look, I mean, ran through this game in 40 minutes, no death, no save, like I feel like every time they get hit, it would take them down to like one hit point left, and they would stay alive, like as where that's not happening to me, and I feel like I'm actually more powerful than they were at this moment. So, it's kind of just showing me right now, like, oh yeah, let's go ahead. I forgot our game speed is. So I can die faster. Alright, I know it's early. Maybe I should have had more coffee. I need to get another cup. But let me get in my zone here. I tried to get prepared, but can you ever truly get prepared for morning RPG? You guys are tough. Die. Just fired up a new cup, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it's real, and I'm glad because it made it look so easy that I was kind of like, man, you know, how come I couldn't have done this yesterday? And then two, I was like, oh, I don't want it to be like a super short stream, but it looks like it won't be. It should be probably normal to do what I need to do. Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't attack or hold down attack. Keep it on defend and run up and... Let me check items though. Oops. Game speed. So the items we got already show up. It shows the fairy, it shows the ring, it shows the shield. We already have that other jewel. So there's only like 2 more items that we'll get, 2 more fairies. So we're good on that stature. Ah! I'm already playing like crap. Come on, easy. I made it sound like it was going to be so easy, right? I guess I gotta get out into the middle there and just do a better job. You don't want to be at the bottom because apparently if they hit you at all from behind, anything like that, it really ropes you up. So let's get out here. Nope. Ah, see? Alright, we're not doing too bad, though. Cheetah Man. Gosh, my mom got me this game in a garage sale. What a great mom. Was that back in the day or more recently? So it's definitely not a bad play. It's something that you have to figure out. You do have to put a little bit of time in, and you do have to take advantage of the save, the password, all of that stuff. But yeah, Happy New Year's. Thanks for being here, my man, Cheetah Man. Like 94, yeah. That would have been brutal. This is definitely not like what I would call fucking a kid-friendly game. Just because of the level of randomness, the things you have to do, so... I mean, maybe I should do it... Maybe I should do it on slower mode for right here, see if that's, like, helpful. They're brutal. And the box art makes it look like Zelda. Oh, yeah. The box art is amazing. And it makes it look like it would be pretty amazing. And some of the ideas of the game are pretty cool. But I remember when I first played this, or replayed it as an adult, maybe I played it when I was a kid, I popped it in and I was like, what kind of game is this? You just run into enemies, you know, you have to figure out that you can put yourself in an attack defend mode, and all you do is just run into stuff. And that, you know, is your like fighting, and I was used to like a Zelda, where you're supposed to be shooting stuff using your mighty swords. Alright, once again, got to come in from the sides. You think I'd be warmed up, right? Nope, nope, nope. These are big, bad worms, man. Now I really want to call baloney on on the play I watched to get some of this information. I felt like this was gonna be easy, and now I'm realizing. So it looks like it might be worth you gotta get used to doing defense, especially now that you have the shield. A combination of defense and offense, I guess. Yeah, and what's actually cool, I don't know, I don't think I have it, but there's a like the Super Hydlide on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and it's very similar from what I saw, but just like ramped up, and so that might be a really cool, probably cheap play. God, like it's so irritating that they're so sporadic. Hey, though, that's what we needed. So one of those trees, you gotta kind of look at the one maybe that's standing still the most or something. I don't know. But we found the moving forest, so we are gonna go ahead and save with that in mind. So that's what I thought. This last piece does not even really matter. I think it was just something to show you, but it's like I do want to show you. Anyway, so where our items are at, 2 fairies. There we go. Pretty cool, right? Now I almost feel like we do want to grind out. Am I getting experience for this? Plus, with like Zelda has such amazing music. And this has pretty much terrible music. I'll give them that. Alright, so I think I'm done messing around with these worms, dude. They are brutal. Oh, here might be my grind spot, actually. That's kind of cool. I'm glad I'm already here. So now we can grind with the defensive. That's like the one note that I did see. When you put yourself in attack, you take like crazy damage. So it's almost like a tap kind of style game when you're thinking about it that way, because you could just run into the guys, probably not die, tank it out. but you could press the button, kill him one hit. But if you're holding down attack all the time and you turn your back to the guy, you're basically donezo. You done, son? Backstab bonus did that. Oh, wow. Backstab bonus. Sounds like a slot machine win. So basically, when you take hits or you get lower on life, make sure to instantly let go of that attack button. Because you probably have enough strength to get out of something. I didn't realize that yesterday. I think this is a good time. Go ahead and grab a save. So the one thing that I did read, we have already found 2 fairies. The last fairy is actually something that it would have taken me. It would have either been random luck, but it wouldn't have been something I'm like, oh, this is what you have to do to proc the last fairy. So that'll be interesting to show you. But once you get the 3rd fairy, it's going to take you basically into the in-game mode, and you're not going to be able to come back to this area. So like I said, this is a really good time. This is my style of doing it. Honestly, like I said in the video, but I feel like there was some fishiness going on in that. Either that or that guy just had the angles down, master of the game or something. But if you're having trouble killing some of the frantic mobs to get a really fast level up, this is like my area. I think I got 2-3 levels right here. And once you get these guys procced, it's pretty simple. Cheetah Man. You know, I've never played Cheetah Man. Isn't that a expensive NES game? Or like a game that's expensive yet it's like supposed to be terrible or something? It also makes me think of Tyreek Hill. Because, you know, the cheetah. So there's... So I'm not even getting experience anymore for this, right? No. Alright, so this is done. Dunzo. Let's go back over here, actually, and see if this will give us... no life there, apparently. Oddly, there's some places that do not give you life. I don't know what that is all about. Oh wow, there's a safe spot I didn't even realize because they won't go into the mud. Yo, 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 Mega Dan, Happy New Year! Hey, we get to go back and kind of finish this, clean this game up. I did the grinding yesterday with a play, which was fun, but this is a very frustrating... Oh, let's, like, speaking of, let's save. Kind of like a frustrating game, but It is definitely a lot of fun once you learn it. But there are some definite secrets, like we're kind of overpowered right now, which is good. There are some definite secrets that need to be learned to do what you want to do. Oh shit. See, the life... What I don't get is the life gen's almost, like, non-existent right there. Do I have it on the faster... Oops, well, never bad. There's another password for you guys looking to chime in at the right time. This game poor. It's not great. It has like a unique like. I mean I feel like you could. I don't know. Actually, there's two different ways because I feel like you could enjoy it. You personally, you know, I kind of know some of your style of gaming and talking to Megadan and it's got like a grindy effect and like a lot of stuff to figure out, and it's got like a unique system with like running into people to fight. There's a defense and an attack mode, so you know but it's like a real grind. You have to kind of sit in a spot, kill a bunch of guys, fill up that experience bar to progress your level, and you die a lot. I feel, in my personal opinion. I mean I died a whole bunch of times. But then again, once you learn it, once you learn where the items are, I feel like they're going to be in the same, obviously the same spot every time. You would be able to almost go back and you can master it and probably beat the whole game in an hour. Would I want to come back and play it after I beat it? Probably not. And the music is just like, is too much. It is like atrocious, but other than that, dude, it's got good and bad qualities in that sense. Oh, and there goes all my life. Let's just not even waste that. I thought these guys might give me some experience too. They aren't. And that's the other thing too, is once you get to a certain level, stuff stops giving you experience. And that kind of makes it, you know, challenging. Let's see if I can beat these eels now. Let's actually save once again, like I said, save all the time. And it's not like a... So this is a game where you don't save and have like a save file. You can flash save, which is cool. So as long as your game doesn't freak out or whatever, you can save in-game and continue where you saved in-game. But to turn the game off and come back, you have to use the password feature. And that could be like, you know... Wow. Wow. Did I go the wrong way or what? Up. Oh, and you don't gain life when you're in the water hazard. In fact, you might lose life. All right, so this is like I said, this will be a good video today because we already did the hard part of powering up, but I missed a lot of stuff, so I'm able to come back and kind of show you all in one sitting the major secrets, major hidden stuff. And in fact, you saw we got 2 of the fairies. We got most of the items, 2 of the fairies, and this will be our next step. Now the one thing, this is the tough. I don't know if I would have figured this out. You got to use your wave, which is a multi attack, and time it just right, and try to get both of these wizard guys because you can't kill them. this would... I see, this would be like... This is tough. Good thing is they don't hurt you a bunch. See, I'm... Oh, did I save? I should have saved right up there. Fuck me. And I did not. I feel like I should be able to find it a little easier, though. Ah, we got an eel after me. The shrieking eels. This is not the right way to go. I think I even went a worse way this time, but it's alright. The shrieking eels. How come it's not... I don't understand what's going on with my... Huh. I don't know why I wasn't shooting. I feel like I actually would have got it. I think it's a little bit wider than one screen, so if you can get them kind of close, you can hit them both. That was it. And I didn't save again because I'm an idiot. Womp womp. Maybe it's this way? No. It's that way. So at least we got there faster this time. Interesting thing about this game is, like, level 1, you know, stuff can still kill you even when you're like into the game here, and stuff will still kill you. And frustrating. I remember reading comments and stuff on this, and people were like, I'm gonna throw my controller through the wall type deal, and I'm like, I see that. I definitely see that. Well, we're not going to save. We're going to try to get some life back first. Because I don't want to save here and be stuck doing that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, everything is, like, super... It could be my fault because I know the defensive mode is much friendlier against certain monsters. Like, we'll go show that. Like, you can just walk into the guy. So, normally you hold down the button. And that gives you a more powerful attack, but you can also just walk into them in defend mode. And it hurts them. But it hurts you some, but like way less than holding down the attack button. You know, so hardly any, but it, takes 3 or 4 hits compared to 1. So that could be one of the things. Let's put it back on high speed. You can put it on the higher speed so you can kind of grind a little bit better. But the only thing is to shoot the magic that I need to shoot, you do have to hold down attack. Ah, that was it. I don't know what's going on with this whole... It's like not casting the spell, and that's kind of pissing me off. Wonder if the stats max out. Yeah, but the thing is you can't... You have to find stuff that gives you experience. Nothing's giving me experience right now. I didn't. I just told myself I needed to get life, and then I didn't save still. So... Who said in-game would be easy? Wah wah. Dude, after we finally beat this today, we might have to play something that's like fun just to get my... Make me feel better. Make me feel better about myself. So maybe if I hold the controller a little different here. Like the holy mud I can't cast in or something? What is going on with that? Huh. Maybe if they hit you with magic, it puts a, Let's read our trusty manual. Because I am wondering what in the heck is going on. Get out of here, Slime. Let me look at this flasher, or wave. Okay, there's my dilemma. So you have to cast it to the left and the right. The book tells you that. So you can't shoot straight up and down. You want to try. You have to get them sideways. So that is been my issue. Ah, see, so you got to get them together. Do that. That makes sense. Okay. Once again, just an NES game where you gotta have the book, you gotta have a little bit of extra knowledge because there's not a lot of in-game direction. It is sad having to get... The way you have to generate life is just a very poor situation. Snail's pace of life regen. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I can't get any more strength. I can get one more bar of health. There might be some sort of item that expands that, but I'm not even getting any experience, so I feel like I'm pretty much maxed out besides grinding in-game stuff once I pass this moment here. Dang, they were close. They're close. They're... Oh, that was it. That's a bummer. That was so it. I gotta wait for them to kind of get in that, Oh, that was probably close. You gotta get them to pair up. Let me make sure. Yeah, see, so you gotta kill both of them at the same time. And that's what the... You can fight using defend, so that would be... But see, once again, it's just... It's slower. Let's see if we can grab this guy. So you just... Because you just run into stuff to fight it. It's like any contact with anything is fighting. So if you're in defend mode, if you're not holding down the attack button, you can run, you know, into the things and hurt them. And it doesn't take as much life. But if you happen to hold down the attack button, well, I'm going to get probably killed. You can kill him in one hit. And then you always regenerate life, so you gotta like sit around and regenerate. Basically, I should probably just load. I'm not getting experience or anything, so we'll just load and get life. And then the tricky spot is you have to pick your magic with the B button. So you pick like turn them around, fire, ice, wave. In this case is what we want. Then you have to hold down attack, and then press the B button to launch it. So that's kind of like a tricky part. And I don't know how you would really figure this. I mean, if you really were like, hey, I want to kill both those guys at the same time, and you were destined to do so, you might try to come up with this idea, but... What's happening in Anubis? Best game ever. When I picked this up back in the day, I thought I was getting Dragon Warrior like game, and it was a sad day. Yeah, this is I feel like it's a horror story for a lot of people. And I first really remember playing it, you know, more as an adult, and it was like not a fun game to just start when you're thinking I'm going to play something fun. There's like a lot of learning curve and a lot of like insta-death and all this stuff, and you're kind of like, well, this sucks. But when you start putting the time into it and you get to a certain spot, you're like, I want nothing more than to finish this stupid beast of a game. Damn. Ah. So I'm actually gonna keep it on not the super speed and see if maybe it's a little easier to maneuver and catch them. Insta kill. Instantly kill you. That's some end game for you, right? Fucking jeez. Alright, so yeah, definitely try to use a little bit more defense, I guess. Until you're ready to make your move. Save on some life and all that. As I say that, I'm running around in attack mode. Yeah, because you take a lot less magic damage, apparently, in defense mode. See, if you could shoot down, this would be simple as... I did it! Jehoosaphax! Yeah, I saw the defense mode, and then it does tell you in there the forest mode, like, which is basically you check trees, and it gives you items. So that's kind of one of those things where it tells you, you know, oh, you should try to do this. So let's go ahead and save here. We're in the Badlands now. Good morning. Hey, what's happening, Solid Nate? What's going on, my dude? Happy New Year's to everybody. So here's another thing. This is a play straight out of Zelda here, that also I might not have really figured out, unless, you know, it took some minute, but I happened to, you know, like I said, we spent a lot of time yesterday, so I did get a couple of the tips and tricks to get me towards the end. So at least I knew what I was trying to do instead of walking around aimlessly. But you got to put it on your fire spell here, and it's burning bush, man. You would think there's got to be some entrance into this castle. Let's see what the easiest way. Probably here. Boom. Magic get up. So this dragon is brutal too, by the way. Let's go ahead and save it. We'll show you that it is not like... I guess I am kind of hurting it. But yeah, he hits you real hard. It's a pretty tough play. But we're gonna run into our little hole here and see what's going on. The grave is broken! Alright, so we broke the grave. Get me out of here. Dude, I'm still running off the high of beating that bloody wolf, man. That was like the best, man. That was one of the best times you could have. Alright, so we broke that grave. You can see now that all the water has turned to a pathway. Go ahead and save again. Get some life back, and we're going to try to grind out this dragon now. Dude, Bloody Wolf was so good. And what I liked about Bloody Wolf is it had like a definite ramp up. So the beginning was a little easy, and it does give you unlimited like continues, which kind of makes you want to work on, you know, getting down the number of deaths that you have. But I was like, oh, this is a little easy for unlimited continues. They shouldn't have done that. But then after like level 4 or 5, it really switched into just some unique, like, you started playing with a different character, the levels, like, really ramped up, and it was like, whoa, like, you know, that was pretty crazy. Bam, dude, I smashed that dragon right there. So we just got to gain some life, I think, and then we'll just run up and smash him again. Good thing about the dragon is he doesn't go off the screen. So you can kind of wait it out here. He's going to continue to have the same life. You don't want to kill stuff with... I mean, you do want to kill some of the stuff with magic, but magic is almost pointless because anything you kill with magic doesn't basically count. So I don't think it drops the items, and it doesn't give you experience. So that's always been like it's kind of weird, but you cannot heal except for this is your one time you got the medicine, which is one of the last items that we'll get. The last one will be the last jewel, and now that we have that, probably gonna want to save. It will refill you once when you die, but you don't want to go die randomly now. Because you need it for the final fight, so it's just one of those kind of situations. But you do always auto heal, which is maybe it will be faster. I think we're on the lower speed. Can you get the pot again? That is a good question that I don't know. Didn't we just... We'll save again. We'll just continuously save, save, save. Let me see if the dragon... No. It doesn't look... He might reproc a little bit later. But we're pretty much on... We're on fumes now. We're on in-game. I don't know exactly which way to go in this maze of maziness. So everywhere there was water is now... Oh, I guess there's no eels, though. I feel like it was the other way. So had I gone the other way, I probably would have been there. So what? This is back right where we were, right? Pretty much. Alright, so yeah, fish around in here until you find the ruby, which will be our last item. So now we are full, we've got everything. And we are ready to do some work. We'll do a save. Alright, alright. Now let's see how many times I have to fight this fight. I know all this stuff loops, so I should be able to get back. To this castle. It doesn't look like the dragon comes back, so that pot is a one-time thing. Alright, I guess we're in it to win it now, baby. So who's ready to see some boss action? Yeah! I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at that before we go get into the final boss here. You're like, wow, dude, like, look at that game. You know, it comes with a full colored book that has all this, like, information in it, all these characters, all these items. You're like, dude, this is going to be epic. And then you should know, though, when they, just the young knight Jim. They just named the knight Jim. As soon as I heard that, I should have known there was something fishy going on, but... but yeah, really great cover, really great art, and then you get this almost monstrosity of a game. I love that he's the knight Jim, and then it just re-says it, I think, in the story of the book. What is it? Finally, the young knight Jim stood up and took action to restore peace in the kingdom. So it's just like, all right. It just reminds me of Kung Fu Thomas from Kung Fu. But all right, are you guys ready? Save, save, save. How many times can I save? Wow, that guy freaking killed me. See. No bueno. Oh god, boss fight. Do these spells hurt him? That'll be the question. Did not hurt him. And he pretty much instantly kills you. So, I took a couple of hits on him. So what I need to do... I don't know what I need to do. I need to go and put a hit on him. Also, let's, in case I do something like... Yes, final boss, final boss. In case I do something really stupid, let's go ahead and show you the password in case all you want to do is this terrible part of fighting the last boss. There you go. Write it down. Go join it and tell me what I did wrong, because it is tough. Alright. See, I could potentially... I just don't know where to go to grind... guys that would give me maybe these guys? Can I defense kill them for one? Let's find out. So I can't even tell if they're giving me a little tiny bit or not. Nope, I think that's still the same experience I got from the dragon. So somewhere or another there's a way to kill something that would give you enough experience to progress to maybe that final level. I'm not 100% sure where it is though. Mob that gives XP, maybe those slimes. Yeah, I know that the slimes weren't. I thought maybe these guys would. But I don't know, maybe there's some sort of special... Maybe the worms or something always give you experience, because they seem like they're pretty brutal. Fuck me. So you definitely want to just run around with defense, I guess, in here. So you would almost think that these guys would give you experience. Look at this, dude. This is like a sweet spot. Oh, it killed me and I used my life thing. Alright, alright. Not giving me experience. Not helping. Not helping, not helping, not helping. Alright, let's run around in defense mode then and see if we can do damage comparative to how much he hurts us. Maybe keep a flash on? It doesn't seem very helpful, to be honest. Not what I wanted. That was close, though. I mean, closer. So basically, it's going to take a little bit of luck. And just some right action. I'm trying to think of what my best solution would be for this. Is maybe to try to do some actual attacking until I use my potion. Or what might be what is probably the best thing to do is get in there like I did, do some defensive attacks, and then try to go and gain some life. So I'm gonna have to like draw this battle out. Some might call it luck. I am definitely gonna call it, well, luck, I guess. Alright, we're definitely gonna want full life. We could potentially just save right here, so I mean, I get to do this fight. I don't have to worry about this first little step. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan, right? You know what it is, guys? Before we jump back into this, I gotta refill my coffee. Let's go ahead and save it right here. And we're gonna get this done. One way or another. Whether it kills all of our brains with this disturbing chiptune or just drives us mentally insane with rough controls and graphics. But hold tight. I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right. Who is ready for the first game of the new year, baby? The other semi-annoying part about this, well, not about this part, but when you're playing this game in general, if a guy goes off the screen, which they do a lot, he like regains his life. So luckily the dragon and the final boss never leave the screen, so you can draw out the fight as long as possible. But like the vampire and some of the guys early on in the game, you have to kill them in a certain amount of time because they'll like leave and come back, and then they get full life again, and you're like, you could be really screwed. I could and should, because I'm not using it for anything else. So we'll start off with wave. Actually, that's a good idea. I mean, you know, we're saved right here. I'm gonna save again just cause. Oh yeah, that's right. You can only shoot it fucking sideways. Oops, I put it on flash. All right, so we know that flash didn't do it. That'll kill these guys. This was a bad start. Didn't it look like it hurt him? I don't know, I'm gonna pretty much say no. We will try ice just because it's a dragon, why not? I also can't really tell, like, I don't know, did you guys see any... Oh, maybe turn would be useful. It makes the guys, like, head away from you. Dude, it's all about running around, okay, in defense mode. I think I'm making this harder than I need to be. You just gotta only touch him, like, very briefly. Wow, I didn't hurt him at all that time. So, anyways, alright, I got it. Alright, let's go. Real mode. Oh shit. Instantly just didn't hurt him. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Damn. Man, as soon as you go into attack mode, he hits you. It's like 2 hits dead. Are you trying to tell me to get the Edric sword? What hurts this guy, dude? We'll actually check that one too. Let's go. Let's try to give him a little slappy, little slap and tickle. So he has a little bit of damage on him. Wow, I wanted to just see if he had what life he had. So actually, that looked like he had the same life, right? So might be able to really slow him out. Interesting. That sounds totally reasonable, actually, because that bottom area, we can probably go down here. Womp, womp, womp. See, I played it too wild right there. Alright, now let's really check. This will be... Oh, I killed myself on them. You might have to go heal on the screen under after... Yeah, that's what that looked like a very reasonable strategy right there. That's going to be what I'm going to use. So it's basically we got to grind him down in defense mode a little bit. The more that we can get on him without using our potion. Fuck. Ah, he's got to watch getting caught up. I need to get those guys, like, trapped down in that thing. I feel like if I can get them into that one area... Fuck. Oh, so It's tough. I got to figure out a way to rhyme and rhythm. Maybe go grab a little life right here. Is this... Nah. So it looks like there might be spots you can hide for a little bit. Yeah, that's the one thing about this is instant respawn. Oh, fuck me. So it's like, I mean, they're quick. It's not bad to use this one, I guess, because it might put them all in one area. Let's check out our flash. So we cast flash. Let's see where that puts them. Oh, that's not bad though. So it kind of makes them all come from the bottom. That's not unreasonable. Oh, you know what? Let's check this out. I want to go down there. Oh no, they'll probably all come from the top, right? Yeah. You think I can, like, hide in here? No, they come right for me. They're coming right for me. All right. Yeah, I just gotta grind it a little bit better, or figure out a way to get life back. The items do, like, very limited stuff. Whoops. So, the sword gives you that extra strength. That's why I'm maxed out on strength. The shield gives me a little bit of extra defense. The lamp allowed me, there's like one level that has, it's like dark, you know, like in a Zelda game or something, and it lights up the level. The cross lets you be able to fight the vampire. The potion is the potion. The other one is the pot, but it looks more like the genie's lamp, and it opens up a pathway. The key opens up like one treasure chest, so I don't know why you keep it the whole time. And then the 3 jewels, even though the ring is supposed to increase your life regeneration, the 3 jewels are what you need to summon the end boss. And then the 3 fairies are basically who take you to the island of the end game or whatever. So nothing like super helpful, like nothing you can actually use. And then like the magic, like I said, it doesn't gain you experience. So a lot of it, besides having to use fire, having to use the wave on the one guys, I don't know, it's not that useful unless there's some other secret that I missed, but I don't think so. Run in, go ham, proc pot, then use flash after. The thing is how much damage he does, so I gotta go in and hit him a little bit, and then back off of him, and try to get enough life. The one thing that I should try to do is go in with my shield a little bit, and then I should try going in with an actual attack. He will kill me instantly, but I should be able to do like a little bit of damage, and then we'll go from there with how to play it out. I did terrible this time. Let's go to our... This worked for a second. No, it didn't. One of the times it worked for a second, so maybe I gotta try to loop and just be better. Be a better player. Damn, that sucks. Ha! That was brutal. No! No! I didn't think they'd all be right there ready to mob on me. I should have just kept up there. I was doing alright. So I feel like I probably can... Beast mode. He's such a beast. When you attack from the side or front, you get whooped. Gotta go back door. Yeah, it's... I just kind of noticed that. It looked like... You gotta make sure and not get hit by his fireball as well. Oh, I can't even go back. No. Yeah, so the crappy thing is I'm a little bit screwed because I don't know where to get that final bar of experience or whatever, but... Alright. Master play right here, baby. God, he gets you trapped with those fireballs. You know, that's what I can do, actually. So you want to use the fact that when you leave a screen, the guys are going to be in the same position when you come back. But you can do stuff like go down here, come back up here, and use it like that. So that's something. So I'm in your inner, dude. Yeah. Don't chase him as much is good. Like I said, it's one of those games where the whole game is set up to do kind of like strategy and take some time. And it's also built to where you want to go a little bit faster and it just doesn't work out for you. It's like not built like a slow game, but it is a slow game. He kills you in one hit in attack mode. So you basically have to do the whole thing in defense mode. Or like you said, maybe we can dodge in, dodge out. Yeah, so maybe it's like that. Like we were all saying, the game is based on like if the person is walking at you. So basically, if I'm facing what's considered the front of him, he's probably going to do more damage than obvious. Look at that. That's. See, he probably won't. Well, he won't not in defensive mode. But yeah, I'm not doing as much either. So that time they just had it out for me. I wonder if this is different. This might. I haven't tried it over here. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that looks like that's like super reasonable. We can even kind of go back and forth between slow and fast mode. Let's check it out, dude. Ooh, here we go. I feel like we all figured it out, baby. cool. Nice group effort. Wow. Oh! We had a good run going. He just blasted the crap out of me. That son of a biscuit eater. But this is definitely, this is gonna get us there, I know. Yeah, I'm feeling confident. That snail's pace of a life regen. This is the way, though, for sure. Doing the dance, feeling the flow, working it, working it. I wish I wouldn't have got caught up with that fireball madness, though. Oops, that was the wrong button. Only cool thing is it does that fireball. That's really awesome. Get out of here, fireball. I mean, we might be able to do it this time. I wish I didn't really need to lose that that potion. Oh shit. The guy finally came up there and got me. All right. No, that's all right. That's all right. I felt like we needed a fresh start on that one anyways. Now we got the full strategy down. Ah, it's like, it's so random that there's so much like luck to it. Unless it you know, because he even starts in different spots, so it's like. I should be able to kill those guys too in like in a couple of hits. So I gotta be, if I think one's gonna come up there, you gotta be ready to take him out. It kind of reminds you of like Burger Time. I think there's like a pattern that they do based on where you're at. I don't know if I really want to save in between each round. That could be scary because I might get myself set up in a position where I'm not feeling it. All right, round 2, fight. Damn it! I didn't want to do that. I should have came in. I was like, he's coming. He's coming. As soon as you take the hand off the controller, you know one's gonna fly up there. Don't do it. Don't you do it. They're gonna make it not a safe place for me anymore. Please do not come up here and kill me. I am so close. So close. Old video games are the best. I agree. Happy New Year's and welcome, welcome, my friend. You're just in time to hopefully see the end of Hydlide on the NES so nobody ever has to play it again. If you watched our journey. We did the work for you. I wish they were maybe moving. I remember there was a game like you had to be walking to regen. It does seem faster when you're moving. Maybe that's like part of the ring. I'm feeling the flow, dude. I'm feeling it. That is about the... I had mentioned that myself, and we had heard a couple people bring that up. So it's funny that, just to really reiterate it, that is definitely sounds like the Indiana Jones theme. And it's a very, very just recycled tune. I'd have to say, for an RPG-style game, the music in this is... It's like awful. Considering like Dragon Warrior, some of those games, Final Fantasy has some of the best 8-bit music that you've ever seen, so. Game January 1st, and our first game complete. What's happening, Linda? Happy New Year. The gamer gal. Another princess saved, and the first princess of the year. Congratulations. Oh, look at this. This is like the best music you could get in the game, and it's probably only right here. Chrono Trigger in the SNES, still the top video game music. Yeah, everybody always... Chrono Trigger is a really great one. I don't own that in my personal collection, so I've yet to play it. But heard great things. It's actually kind of on the list of things to grab this year for the morning RPG. I think we will be diving into Final Fantasy 3, though. Now I'm kind of sad, though, because that means we're pretty much done with the morning stream. We are going to be playing Dungeon Magic. Do I still have it out here? But we are going to be playing Dungeon Magic for the NES as our morning RPG for January. It's a fairly short game, maybe 20 hours or so. So we should be able to get through it in a few streams. It won't be a really lengthy one. And then so we might pile on a second game for January. I can't remember. I had a lineup written down somewhere. But February we'll probably be jumping into a Final Fantasy 3 style game. And then when March comes around, we'll be diving back into Kingdom Hearts 2 after that epic finish in December of Kingdom Hearts 1. That was a great series. So a lot of good RPGs lined up. It is Monday. It is New Year's. So I'll see about if we're doing Monday Classics later, and I don't even know what to play. I also want to get back on the TurboGrafx, because after playing Bloody Wolf, I got some other games that I really, really want to play. So is there anything that just says congratulations? Is this all I get? What do we got going on here? That was a quick one. Then again, it is an NES game. Yeah, even though some NES games are long. I looked up Ultima Warriors of Destiny, because I have it it's one of the games I have, but it says right on the back that it has like 100 hours of gameplay, and so does Final. Like, there's some games where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna touch on those, but well, that's the first for me. Oh man, you haven't played Chrono Trigger? The DS version and its upgrade stuff is amazing. Yeah, no, I have not yet to play it. I do have like Chrono Cross, which I heard is a good on the PlayStation 1, but no, I've never got to experience the magic of Chrono Trigger, so I'm looking forward. Glad I got to see the ending. I know, not a very fantastic ending. Kingdom Hearts 2 is freaking amazing, especially... See, that's cool. I had such a great time. I never played through the Kingdom Hearts series, and I played through the first one, and I mean, it was like a great story, tear-jerking end, and it just sets you up for the second one. I'm like, wow, I am so ready to play it. So I'm really looking forward for my first play of Kingdom Hearts 2. So let's check it out. So you so basically, yeah, that's it. You press start, and the game's over. So that's basically how that works out. Bees! No, bees! The bees! Alright, guys, that was awesome, awesome possum. I'm glad that we can finish up Hydlide. Like I said, kind of a New Game Plus? No, it is no New Game Plus at all, my friend. Maybe you have to beat it 7 times. I don't think that's the case. My top 5 is Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 16. See, I haven't played a lot of the Final Fantasy games either, so that's going to be kind of a new great experience for me. I am definitely excited about that. You guys, the overworld is like Zelda. Oh, that's cool. I bet it on SNES. Yes. Oh, see, I don't have Steam. We're running all original stuff here. You know, you can see all the games everywhere. Yeah, so basically, if I don't personally have it, I don't know. I don't have anything where I play like emulators or stuff like that. So I don't have the availability to like all the games unless it's in, you know, my large collection of stuff, which has a good library, but definitely, like I said, it doesn't have them all, and you're definitely missing some of the ones that are top dollar. You know, I have a good section of high price games, but you can't have them, you know, I mean, you can have them all, but I don't have them all yet. Thanks, guys, for being here, though, hanging out. Glad you guys could pop in and catch the end of Hydlide. Let's take a look at that awesome box art. Here's probably the best part of the game. The box. The box and the box art. As for the game, it is a tough, grindy little game. You can watch the first part that we did yesterday. It just kind of teaches you my strategy on grinding out some stuff. I think we grinded out a level this morning, and I pretty much covered all of the secret items in today's stream, so if that's what you needed to get you to that end fight, and then you watched how we finally, I think as a team, I have to give just as much credit to you guys, we came up with a strategy to beat that final boss. I feel like did it just like, oh, I thought it glitched out on me. To beat that final boss, so that was actually pretty cool. So hope you enjoyed the first playthrough of the year, first game complete, and hope you guys have a rest of a great day. Happy New Year's. As always, guys, we'll see you soon. Take it easy. From Brothers Forge Gaming. Come back later. Dude, I got something on the books, man. I feel like we should do something else. I know Ob's got some study time and stuff coming on, so I might be back within like an hour or two. So be on the lookout. You know, I know we're kind of all over the place here, but we'll be back with something. If you want to see something in particular, maybe put it in the comments. I'm thinking NES game, maybe a platformer, something quick hitter. I don't even know what to play. I'll have to. I was expecting this to take a little bit longer, so it is what it is. Bye, everyone. First game of the year hype. I know, and I'm hoping maybe I can beat something tomorrow. Oh yeah, let's go over the little bit of the schedule though. So we talked a little bit about morning RPGs. We got them lined up all year long. Wild Wednesday will be coming up. We'll be finishing up game. We'll be finishing up Gun on the GameCube this Wednesday. Really excited for that. Wild Wednesday has been a great segment. I actually got Call of Juarez on the way, so we'll be playing that on the 360 following that. And I thought there was something else, but I can't remember. So anyways, More TG16, I promise. All right, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you next time at Brothers Forge Gaming.